Yeah,
You could sing.
yeah. So I studied sport and rec management at uni, and yeah, I was still all into the world of sports. I had my dream job of working at the Football Federation in South Australia,
Awesome.
and that was really awesome doing that. And in there, I found a passion for working with young people and coaching young people, and eventually, I ended up joining our church choir because my wife was in the church choir. I think at the time we were either dating or engaged, and she was like, "Oh, come and join the church choir." And I was like, "Singing's not my thing. I can't really sing." But she's like, "Oh, come on, we need help. You'll be all right." So yeah, eventually she convinced me, and yeah, things just kind of just went really fast from there. Yeah, I just found myself at some point leading the choir after not too long being in there, and yeah, I guess some of my natural abilities that I didn't really know that were there before kind of just came forward, and so I was able to do that, loved that, enjoyed it, and then yeah, one day my friend was writing music, and he's like, "Oh, let's do this together," and I was like, "Okay." And so we did that together, and I just fell in love with that process of just expressing myself musically, and then that's where my own journey started. All of a sudden, now I had this outlet, and so I just kept on doing it, yeah, more and more and more.
Wow, that's so cool. So you had no like love of music before that?
No, no, not really.
No.
I've always been a lover of music, but more of a consumer of music. I've never
Uh,
been a creator of music. Yeah, music was never a thing for me. I actually went to a high school that had a special music program, and I look back and I think, oh man, if only.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I had no idea life would go this way, and it's just an amazing thing that I think God has just unlocked, and I think it's such a product of my relationship with Him.
Yeah, totally. And we're loving your new single, Love Like This. Can you
Yeah.
tell us a bit about this one?
Yeah, it's such a fun song. I love performing it live, and yeah, it's one that I love because it gets people involved, and ultimately it asks a question. Have you ever had love like this? And it's so significant for me because love, especially romantic love, was such an area of focus for me in my younger days. I thought that would be it. Apart from being a soccer superstar, it was about falling in love, getting the girl, and all that kind of stuff. And I thought that would be really what would fulfill me.
The movies.
Just like, yeah, and it was
What we're told, hey?
very, very heavily influenced by the movies and by music, and there's all these like songs of grandeur, and it's like, oh man, like that must be amazing.
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
and if I had that, then I would be really fulfilled, I would be really happy, and so yeah, I really bought that. I went for it, but yeah, like I mentioned before, that it ended up blowing up in my face, and it wasn't really it. And yeah, coming in and discovering that ultimately God is love, and that His love is the greatest. So love like this is kind of all about that, about saying, have you ever had a love like this? This is what the love of God is like. It's forgiving, it's transforming, it's fulfilling. So yeah, have you ever had a love like this? Because there's no love like Jesus.
Yeah, there's nothing like it. Hey, it's very different to human love and relationships
Exactly.
have that way.